Action.
Okay. Imagine being taken away from home against your will to a place you have no idea where you're going, and you're stuck in a building, trapped there. You can't go anywhere. You're forced to eat something that you have no idea what's in it or what it'll do to your body, and then maybe you're going through procedures and it could be a torturing experience. H.P. Lovecraft said something similar to the oldest and strongest emotion is fear, and the oldest and strongest fear is fear of the unknown. Thankfully, since 1874, mental health laws have changed. It is important to me because I work at Lakeland Regional and I sit with people who are Baker acted, and I've been doing it for the past year and 7 months. Usually, the people there or the family don't know anything about it or know very little, so I have to inform them about the situation is with them. And this will let you know more information about it, who created it, how it is used, and why it is created. The Florida Mental Health Act of 1971 is often referred to as a Baker Act. It is made by Maxine Baker, who was the as chairperson of the House of Committee on Mental Health. She was also the former state representative from Miami. It's been many years since it's been changed. Hers was the first major change since 1874. Before then, people were forced to go to mental hospitals and pretty much stuck there, not being able to get back to their life or anything else. They could even be wind up taken to jails, kids and adults mixed together, waiting to go to the mental hospital. With the changes that she added to the laws, the law of the mental illness, she made it to where people could have their civil rights and then have fair trials of jurisdiction or the judicial system. It allowed people to communicate with anyone. They could send mail, receive mail, use their belongings, and only go to jail if they committed a crime. And the things that would qualify you as a Baker Act for how it is used now would be if you are suicidal, homicidal, or have some psychological disorder. You can either voluntarily admit yourself, which is what Maxine's point was with this, rather than going to the hospital and get back to your daily life, or you could not be voluntary and then you'd have to get admitted from either a nurse practitioner, physicians, law enforcement, and even licensed mental health providers. The involuntary part, you could have petition by a family member, or the family members could just call the cops and have them, Baker Act the patient if they're needed to be, just for safety reasons. Once admitted to a psychiatric facility, anyone below 18 on their age would be seen within 12 hours, and anyone above 18 and above would be seen within 24 hours by a qualified professional. And once they were seen, if it was necessary, then they could extend the time to 72 hours. But within that time, if the qualified professional feels that the patient or whoever is safe to go home, then they can discontinue the Baker Act. But if it needs to be extended, then they have to go to a court, which is usually held at the facility, and then have the jury and judge help make the determination, and the qualified professional has to convince them of why they need to be there longer. Now that I've explained what a Baker Act is and the situation and who created it, Maxine Baker will hopefully help us in the future with any other situations, such as school shootings, which are current. They could be Baker Acted and stop that situation from occurring, and then get the help they need. And if you have any other concerns, if anyone in your family or someone you know is Baker Acted and brought to a facility, then hopefully they can give you more information on the policy, because some places are slightly different. Anything else? That would be all.